if you were to see this image, what entity do you think this originally would have been? I'll give you a few seconds to think. Well, if your guess was Halt, you're actually wrong. Today, we're going to be covering how Doors monsters used to look a long time ago. So yeah, if you guys were curious, that is actually how Eyes used to look. Before being named Eyes, he was actually called the Look Man. And that's how he looked. It's literally just Walmart Halt. If you guys didn't know that, make sure to hit the like button. Anyways, today we're going to be reviewing how every single Doors entity looked before being published to the game. Whenever a game is being created, there's obviously prototypes. So we're going to be looking through every single Doors prototype of the entities before they were actually published into the game. Let's just say some of these are pretty bad. For example, let's take Figure. Look at how Figure used to look, man. What is that? I'm sorry, but if I saw that thing inside the library, I would literally just laugh and I'd run out of there. What is that thing gonna do to me? Look at it, bro. It looks like some action figurine. There's no way that's touching me. If you actually died to that thing, I would laugh so hard. I'm really happy it's the Figure it is today because I don't know if this game would be taken too seriously if that's how Figure looked. But that's not even the craziest of it. There are a lot of different prototypes for entities and they get even crazier than that. After some scavenging, I was able to find the first recorded version of Eyes. Obviously before the Look Man. Anyways, look on the screen right now. Look at that, bro. What even is that? That's like if Eyes had a baby, bro. It's like it's so not Eyes. It's like if you look at it, you could probably see some similarities, but it's nothing near the entity it is today. I mean, just look at this difference, bro. They're nowhere near each other. To be honest, if I saw him inside of a game, I wouldn't even notice him, bro. There's like 3 eyes there and you can barely see them. But obviously this was before he was fully created. This was like the first version of him. Of the first few prototypes we've seen, we can come to the conclusion Roblox Doors has had a long way of growing. I mean, just look at that Figure one, bro. I can't stop laughing at that, bro. Why does it look like that? Did you know that Jack was inspired off an Undertale character? Yup, you heard that right. Jack was inspired off of an Undertale character. As you can see on the screen, Gaster and Jack have pretty similar appearances. It was confirmed by the person who created Jack that it was inspired off of Gaster. Isn't that pretty cool to think of? Obviously, they don't look exactly the same and there was a lot of work put into Jack, which it makes it different from Gaster. But hey, it's still pretty cool, the similarities between the two. You kind of have to look pretty closely, but they're there if you look. This one isn't really a prototype, but I mean, still, it's how he was like, what he was inspired off of. Do you guys want to know what Rush used to look like before he was created into Rush? Yeah, this one is honestly pretty weird. Look on the screen right now. That's how Rush used to look like. Isn't that crazy, bro? Like they literally just got a PNG off of Google, bro. They searched up creepy smiley face and just used that. But I do gotta say, that smiley face is pretty creepy. Maybe this would be more scary than actual Rush. Nah, I don't think so. I feel like Rush does add a lot to the game, and if he was just a smiley face, that'd be kind of bland, to be honest. The game wouldn't feel the same without Rush, how he looks today. He's so, no, I can't say this without sounding weird. He's super iconic to the game. I wasn't gonna say anything else, bro. But can you guys really believe this is how Rush used to look? Do you think he still had that black trail that he has today? Or did he have like a yellow trail? I'm not even sure, bro. And what would be his noise? I feel like that the noise wouldn't be like fitting for a smiley face, right? Like the Rush sound effect sounds nothing like what would be behind a smiley face. But if we really think about the entities, Rush is kind of like one of the main characters of Doors. So without having him look like how Rush is today, I'm glad they made the switch instead of just a smiley face. Doors has come a long way from what it used to be. Let's just say that much. We're kind of speed running through these prototype entities, but I want to speedrun to 50,000 subscribers. So if you guys want to help me out, make sure to hit that subscribe button. We're about halfway through the video, so if you do enjoy the content, hey, you might as well subscribe. I come out with a bunch of Doors content, so make sure to subscribe if you do enjoy. Anyways, thank you guys and everyone who's already subbed. And anyways, let's get on to the next prototype. How do you think Ambush looked before his release? Well, if you were curious, look on the screen right now. Bro, what is that thing? Dude, that's actually scary. I'd be much more scared saying that thing than Ambush. I wasn't able to find any gameplay of this old Ambush, but I mean, if you literally search up like any A60 gameplay, it's probably similar, right? They're both red, they both like are really fast and you have to hide in closets. Same thing, am I right? No, well, they're not the same thing. But you know, they're pretty similar for what they are. But ambush kind of looks like a face just for like how he is right now. But this ambush is actually creepy, bro. Look, it's like an evil spirit. Look at that little thing at the bottom, bro. That's actually scary, to be honest. Do you think this ambush and Red Room Jack are related or something, bro? Because honestly, they're both red and they both are kind of scary, to be honest. Nah, but if I encountered this ambush in game, I would be shivered in my timbers, no cap. The Seek prototype is honestly probably scarier than the ambush one. I don't know, that's pretty crazy to say, because that ambush one, I would not want to encounter that in game. But the Seek prototype is even scarier. Look at what's on the screen right now. That's how Seek used to look. I think that he's a lot more scarier right here than he is right now. Let's just compare the two real quick. Look on the screen, bro. Would you be more scared by on the left, prototype Seek, or on the right, normal Seek? I think especially with his like stance, I don't know like what's up with his posture, my boy. My man has to sit straight on his chair. That is not right posture. But I would definitely be more scared of the Seek chase if I saw the guy on the left and not the guy on the right. But I am really curious how his running animation would be. How would they make that thing run, bro? He can't even stand up straight. How do you expect him to run? Obviously, since we all probably know, Seek is the first entity added to doors. A lot of people think it's Figure, but it's actually Seek. But I was actually able to find a picture of Seek. I think this is maybe even the first recorded picture of doors. It's a picture of Seek inside of his room, and it's pretty sick, bro. This is obviously prototype Seek, but look at this, bro. That looks so much more creepier than normal Seek. Obviously, the lighting doesn't make it that creepy, but hey, I would still be more scared of seeing that inside of the hallway instead of the Seek that we have today. Honestly, I think this one and the ambush one are the only prototypes which are arguably better than the actual monsters that we have today. The Figure one though, yeah, I don't know how I feel about that one. Halt possesses a pretty generic ghost shape. I mean, if you really think of any cartoony ghost, you're gonna think of the Halt image. So with that, we can kind of come to the conclusion Halt was inspired off of Pac-Man. You know the Pac-Man ghosts? Yeah, if you really compare the blue ghost and Halt, you can see how similar they are. To be honest, it's just Halt is a bit bigger, a bit more realistic, and a bit more scary. But if we do really look close enough, the two are really similar in their own ways. It's pretty cool to think of such an old game like Pac-Man could still inspire entities inside of Roblox games today. Did you guys know Halt was inspired by Pac-Man? Which one of these entities do you think looked best? Honestly, if I were to say my opinion, I'd say probably the ambush and the Seek. Those ones like were actually scary. Let me know in the comments your favorite fake entity that you saw inside of this video. Also, I don't really do doors informative content like this that much, so if you guys want to see more of this type of stuff, make sure to let me know. I'd be glad to do more. Anyways, that's it. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.